Hey, rolling. And 3, 2, 1. In 3, 2, 1.
Like oh, like oh, like oh, like oh, like oh, like oh.
Yo, it's your boy JT.
And this your girl Tiny.
And you kicking it with us on this Blakk Sunday.
Blakk Sunday.
We about to go up like gas prices right now.
Oh, I didn't expect you to say that.
We are. Gas prices high here right now.
It sure is. It's like almost $3 for some gas.
Man, prices don't go up on Harry Hines. What's poppin', Tiny?
I'm cooling today. But what's popping? We're gonna talk about the Texas no mask rule. So as we know, recently they said that Texas is 100% open, and some places still want you to wear a mask and all that stuff. But now they doing some more stuff with it.
I'm issuing a new executive order that rescinds most of the earlier executive orders. Effective next Wednesday, all businesses of any type are allowed to open 100%. That includes any type of entity in Texas. Also, I am ending the statewide mask mandate.
So basically, if you got the vaccine, you ain't gotta wear no mask
Until you start crowding on the walls.
at all. You ain't gotta wear no mask. And then I think they said that kids don't have to wear masks at school no more. And then I think that kids who are under 12 years old without a vaccine, I think they don't have to wear a mask either. So Texas, they're like, you know what? We about to really tell y'all what's really going on with this virus. Y'all ain't gotta wear no mask no more.
That's shout out to Hot Wheels. What's his name? The governor. The one in the wheelchair.
Greg Abbott.
Yeah, Greg Abbott. I call him Hot Wheels. Because Hot Wheels trying to kill us.
You ain't trying to kill me. I'm good.
You getting the vaccination?
Nope.
I heard that if you're not getting the vaccination, you're supposed to do jail time or a fine.
I will be in jail.
We'll be live from Lou Steric doing the podcast.
You hear it right here first. I
like,
will
yo,
be in jail.
it's your boy. Big dude.
How you
come
gonna
out
take
naked.
somebody to jail for not getting the vaccine?
It's population control.
Like, y'all got me messed up. I ain't getting no vaccine and I'm not going to jail. Y'all gonna put me in solitary if y'all put me in jail. All right, y'all. So next we gonna talk about the abortion ban. So Joe Biden just signed the, huh? Oh, I said next week. Oh, shit. I thought I said next week gonna talk about.
I thought you said next week we gonna say. Did
I say next week?
You probably did say next week, but it sounds you said next week we gonna talk about.
Well, next the topic is Joe Biden signing this abortion ban. So basically,
Condoms about to go up.
like the sun.
Damn, fellas, no more shooting up the club.
So, well, I mean, y'all can still shoot up the club and stuff, but if
Rooftop
y'all
Clinic
won't
gonna
go
be
get
packed.
the abortion, then y'all make sure that girl ain't past 6 weeks pregnant.
It's called the
But
heart-
I mean,
the
a
heartbeat
lot of
rule,
people find out that they're pregnant like really late. Everybody don't find out they're pregnant within
Y'all, that's a setup.
6 weeks.
Y'all be like, hey, I'm 3 months late. Bitch, you had 2 other months to tell me.
But see,
Child
the
grown
crazy
now.
thing, what people don't understand is that you can be pregnant and still get a cycle. Some people don't understand that. So like when some girls be pregnant and they don't know, it's because probably they still seeing their cycle.
I'm scared. Women are scared.
Yeah, and the things that men put us through.
Now y'all put yourself through that. That's that damn.
One day I'm gonna come with a list and it breaks down with everything that gotta do with he, his, All of that is a bunch of words in this guy. Everything to do with the male species. I'm gonna bring that list one day.
Damn, we got a list.
Yeah, I got a list.
Damn.
But
Shout out to Hot Wheels and the abortion ban. Nigga banned abortions.
But yeah, I
That's
think
good,
that
though.
that's
That's
I
good.
mean is
Well,
good and
it's a
bad
pro and a
because
con.
some people might could get pregnant off of getting
Raped.
raped.
I knew you was gonna say that.
So
yeah.
it's like,
And that baby wasn't. I mean, that baby was forced to be here.
yeah, and then some people have to, in some situations, abortion has to be forced, even if the mother doesn't want to abort the baby. In some situations, it boils down to them forcing the abortion on,
Yeah.
you know, a woman and stuff like that. But I mean, in the way, I know the people that's hanging outside of Planned Parenthood.
Shout out to Planned Parenthood and Root South Clinic and the baby that Brenda threw in the trash because the abortion law was not passed then.
Brenda's gotta let us know what y'all think.
Well, let us know what y'all think about that.
And next, we are going to support the community. So this one, I like this one
I
here.
do too.
Because this business is called Partake Foods.
Yes.
Not only is it called Partake Foods, but this is a black owned.
Owned.
But
Nigga owned.
they are in Target. They're in Whole Foods.
All the places black people don't shop at because they're too expensive.
And they in Sprouts.
All the places where food stamps are not accepted.
So it does include an assortment of cookies and brownies. It's vegan,
Vegan.
gluten-free snacks.
That mean no dairy products.
No dairy products, so you ain't gonna be pooing and fighting and all that other
Said
stuff.
pooing.
You know, taking the dog, dropping the kids off in the pool.
Dropping the Browns off at the Super Bowl.
Brr.
You boo the fuck you boo boo like that? You shit
None of
like a
that gonna be
hamster.
good.
A hamster shit.
That's how it was that day on that tea.
Nah, you wasn't like that on that T.
It go brrr.
We heard it. We heard it here because Lance said, y'all be quiet. We heard something go like,
Y'all lie.
It was like, I was like, what the hell? She fart cute.
I'm dead.
We heard something go like, blue. I was like, damn.
No, y'all did not.
But y'all make sure y'all go follow
Partake Foods.
Partakes Food on Instagram.
At Partake Foods. So y'all make sure y'all hit them up. Go support them. A lot of us shop at Target. I shop at Target. I get my little vegan soap from Target. So y'all make sure y'all go to Target, go to Sprouts, go to Whole Foods and get y'all some Partake Food snacks and things. You know, so y'all don't be dropping them drawers off in the toilet because it got poo stains in it.
Tiny, what we got next?
It made sense that you was right here, but you know. Next, we got the artist spotlight. And today I'm gonna let him introduce himself and tell us, you know, how long you been singing and stuff like that.
Yo, what up? My name is The Real Riz. I've been doing music since I came out of my mama's womb. Blessed with the talent. Compassionate, passionate about music. Love lyrics, love beats, just all that stuff. So, but I've been doing music for at least 13 years.
So tell us about this. Before we let you perform, tell us about this song that you got for us.
So the song that we'll be dropping is entitled Tongue. It was actually inspired by my amazing, beautiful, gorgeous fiance, Nina. There she is. Take a look at her. That's my baby. Yeah. So it was inspired by her, the love of my life. She supports me in everything that I do. You know, I have a lot of confidence in myself, but to have a support system, to have somebody that believes in you and to push you and motivate you, hold you accountable, that's what she did. So when I was writing this music, I really had her in the forefront of my mind when I was writing those lyrics because, you know, in the bedroom, she bring out the freak in me. So I was like, hey, how can I translate that into this music, into this song, and that's exactly what I did. You dig?
I love it. We gonna let you do your thing.
Hold on, real quick. You ain't in the doghouse, are you?
No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. No, I ain't in the doghouse. No.
All right, man, we gonna let him perform, man.
Do your thing.
Young Ball on the beat. Kiss you where you like it. I must be a psychic. The feeling's so priceless. The way you come and grind on this song. This tongue. Kiss you where you like it. I must be a psychic. The feeling's so priceless. The way you come and grind on this song. You love the way that I hold you and kiss you and hold you. I do it so passionately. Oh, the accuracy, how I get you hot, lick every spot perfectly, so accurately. A magician's masterpiece. I'll make you say unlike Master P. Get the yellow tape, call the paramedics. It's an emergency, cause the pussy about to be a casualty. Yeah. Can't nobody do it like me when I lick it from the back though. If you are what you eat, well, I guess that makes me a motherfucking asshole. I'ma penetrate it with my tongue. You hyperventilating when you come. Pull you back when you try to run. You can't get enough, nigga sprung. Yeah. It's so seductive when you moan. Baby, every time we get it on my life, we can never go wrong. Pussy so good, I'ma take you to Rome. Buy you a car, buy you a home, buy you some jewelry, buy you a phone. Baby, you can have whatever you want. Kiss you where you like it. I must be a psychic. The feeling's so priceless. The way you come and grind on this song. This tongue. Kiss you where you like it. I must be a psychic. The feeling's so priceless. The way you come and grind on this song. This tongue. We gon' get freaky. Leave that pussy leaking. I'ma eat your pussy till I snatch your soul. He can't do you like me, let him go. Motherfucker like me, petty. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. Put this 10 all up in your belly. Till you have convulsions, all up in the telly. Ain't nothing you can tell me once we're in the room. Like a business, you coming soon. I'ma light your world up just like the moon. I'ma hit it while you're tied up just like some shoes. Yeah, we gon' get freaky. Leave that pussy leaking. I'ma eat your pussy till I snatch your soul. He can't do you like me, let him go. Kiss you where you like it. I must be a psychic. The feeling's so priceless. The way you come and grind on this song. This tongue. I'ma kiss you where you like it. I must be a psychic. The feeling's so priceless. The way you come and grind on this song. This tongue. Young Ball on the beat.
So, Real Reds just put me in a pretty Ricky mood with this song called Tongue. I ain't gonna lie. If this was 2005, 4, and I was at a house party and that song would have came on, I think my son would have been about 20 right now. So let me ask you something. Who inspired you?
Who inspired me?
Yeah, who inspired you?
Like artist-wise?
Artist-wise.
Artist-wise, I'm inspired by, artist-wise, my top 3 would be Pac, Biggie, Jay-Z, and my 4th one would be M, but I like Wayne. You know, those are my top inspirations. Luda, you know, Jada Kiss, Twista, you know, some of the artists that actually had a lot of substance before all this new music. Like, not to rain, because, you know, shout out to all the artists that's doing their thing and traveling the world, touring, making a name for themselves. You know, no salt thrown. You know, but the artists that I just previously named, those artists right there inspired me, because back then they just the lyrics were more potent, they were more on point. The beats, of course, the beats are still hot, but the lyrics are just doper. They just resonated with me differently. They did have a message. You can understand what the hell they saying. Nowadays they do like, yeah,
You ain't lying.
yeah,
That's true.
yeah, okay,
Beat
cool.
that's catching people.
Yeah.
Not the lyrics no more.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But I'm also inspired by people, man. I still remember my very first performance. You know what I'm saying? It was actually at church, and I had the whole congregation standing up, and I was just like to be
You
able to.
didn't perform this song at church.
No, I didn't perform. I didn't perform this in church. I was
I
actually
was like, damn, what's this go to?
no, I didn't. Right,
They gave you the collection plate.
man,
You had your-
man. I had to pray for my soul. Pray for my soul. No, but I love the impact. I mean, just to be impactful, to get like the feedback that you get from your fans. When people really appreciate your music, man, it just does something to me. So that's what kind of motivates me, inspires me to keep going and writing beautiful music.
Yeah, I heard your lips.
So, yeah, I was about to ask the question. So you say you've been doing music for about 13 years now, right? So, like, do you see a difference in yourself from your music then and now? Did you switch a lot of things up, or you pretty much think you kind of the same, but you're just more advanced with it?
I believe I'm more advanced with it. There's definitely a huge difference in my music today than it was then. This was actually the song that y'all just heard. "Tongue" was my very first R&B song. I think it's pretty good for my first R&B song. But lyrically, I believe I've grown. I've elevated a lot. I've actually sped up. I used to kind of like ride the beat. Now I'm kind of like on top of the beat. Because, you know, you got to keep people's attention, man. People have a short attention span. So I used to kind of go rap kind of slow. But now I'll be on top of the beat now, rapping a little faster, and it sounds better. It's a better sound. But yeah, 13 years, I've grown. I've evolved definitely as an artist.
I could tell by this song, like when you say, most songs don't catch people attention and stuff. I could tell what your motive was with this song, because not only was it inspired by your wife, but like the words and stuff to the song, like it catches you. Like, wait, on you, come ride this face and all of that other stuff, I'm gonna put this tongue, like. They don't, and I feel like
Aggressive sex now. Bitch, I kill me over what?
Swallow my spit.
Yeah, like this is aggressive sex now.
like what JT said about, if this was 05 and we was at like a house party or something, this was the type of stuff that you heard when you was at those house parties, and everybody grinding on the floor, grinding on the walls, getting their partners and grinding and stuff. We don't hear that type of stuff no more. So like to hear this, it kind of take you back to that type of stuff, and it give you that vibe that you feel from the people who you are inspired by, because that's people from back then. So it's like, I like it.
Awesome. I like that. I appreciate that.
So, let everybody know where they can follow you at on social media.
So on social media, I know everybody's on Instagram. So on Instagram, you can catch me at The Real Riz, and real is spelled REEL, like movie real. So The Real Riz _VIP. That's on Instagram. On Facebook, you can catch me on. You can find me Ricky Sally, my actual government name, which is RICKEY SALLEE Jr. Name after my father. And those are really the two platforms I'll be on most. I don't really be on those other platforms, really.
What about your music? What platform can they find you?
You can actually find me on YouTube. You can catch me on YouTube as well. The Real Riz. Just type in The Real Riz. TheReelRizz. You can Google it as well. And all my social media platforms, all that stuff will come up and you'll be able to find me. Images, all that stuff. Videos, everything.
One more question for you. Who is your favorite black athlete?
LeBron James. LeBron James is my favorite black athlete for several reasons. One, he's a phenomenal basketball player. Everybody knows that. A lot of people throw shade at him, but that's what happens when you're under the spotlight all the time. So you gotta expect both sides. But the things that he do off the court, that's also what kind of makes me respect him as an athlete. I like him, but I respect him because I already like him because he's the motherfucker's phenomenal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can't nobody stop him. I mean, you got a 6'9", 6'8", I tell you, 6'9", 265. Like, just he's. I mean, the thing about it is, he's a little smaller than he's about the same height. Is Zion Williams about the same?
Zion a little bit bigger.
A little bigger, but basically when LeBron James, he's a bully. You know what I mean? But again, I respect him for the things that he does off the court. You know, just his heart. You know, starting his nonprofit foundation, starting his educational facilities, just the impact that he has on the community. It's inspirational. It's something I also inspired to do with my success. You know, once I come across my first $1 million, me and my fiance, we always talk about what we're gonna do, and how impactful we're gonna be, and how we're gonna give back to our community, and the things that we want to do to provide outlets for our community as well. So, but yeah, definitely LeBron James because of how impactful he is on and off the court.
Well, I don't even have to ask JT because that was everything he said, he just said over here. So my favorite black athlete, y'all don't know her, but she's been resting in peace for about 10 years now, is my cousin. She was going to be in the WNBA, but she passed away in a car accident. Her name is Cariana Jemison. So that's my favorite black athlete, and she would have killed any of the men on the court because she was a beast like that. So that's my favorite black athlete.
Condolences to you. Sorry.
Thank you.
For your loss.
All right, LeBron James. I'm telling you, LeBron. I'm sorry. I mean, hey, nah, like he said. I mean, LeBron. Besides all the things he does on and off the court, the man stands for black. He's pro-black. Like, this dude went head to head with Trump. Yeah. He has a black wife that he been with since high school, and there's no allegations of him cheating. He has a black family that he supports his kids and everything. So, I gotta go with LeBron. My second favorite black athlete, I guess I'll drop second because me and him had the same first. My second would probably be, it'd be Allen. No. All right, shout out to Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman went to prom with my mama. Like, yeah, my mama and Dennis Rodman went to prom with each other at SOC. Yeah, South Oak Cliff. Yeah, he didn't wear he didn't wear the dress. He didn't wear the dress. Nah. It was all on my daddy, like, coming over wearing a wedding dress. But my second favorite athlete would be Allen Iverson. Hands down, because this man brought the real black culture to the basketball league, man. This dude had walking in post games, pre games with do-rags on, jewelry, suits about 12 X's, headbands on, tattoos. Iverson was the man, and the man was a man, and I had to give his flowers while he here, man. So, yeah, that's my black athletes. All right, baby, man. Well, I appreciate you coming, man. Appreciate your family. You killed the stage. Blakk Sunday.
JT,
What it is?
what we got next?
So we got my favorite part of the show where Kevin Hart head fall in.
Let me
Real
get
reality
the
relationships.
raindrops falling down all over my love. I want it soaking wet all over the bed. I want the rain to come.
Shout out to Mr. Eric Bishop, known as Jamie Foxx. But our
That
first
part.
question. You know that was his name?
What? You don't know that song?
Even Shano got there. Down.
You don't know that song? I mean,
Flash
it's
flood.
over a decade old, but yeah, but I mean,
Unpredictable album.
I've been on that album. I just never heard
Eh,
What?
That-
That's my favorite song off that album.
yeah,
That's
mine
probably
too.
the only song you know, right? Anyways, you taking our time. So, what's first on Real Reality Relationships, JT?
So, how long should a talking phase last, and what point do you disconnect and move on? Man, I feel like the talking stage should go on until you find out if you're interested or not. I mean, it's just, and if two are vibing with each other, the connection gonna be there. So if one not vibing, the other one not vibing, you might as well disconnect.
And I totally agree because the thing where people fail when it comes to relationships and stuff like that, everybody want to rush things, everybody want to put a time limit on things, but when things happen organically, it tends to last and it tends to be genuine. Like, I don't want to ever be talking to a dude and I be like, all right, you got 3 months. If we not together in 3 months, then you're gone. Because I mean, we have nothing but time. And I'd rather take my time than to rush something and then regret it later. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can regret it when you take your time too, but I'm saying, like, it's just let things happen organically. It's no time limit on things. Like, I could be talking to somebody for a year and still not be in a relationship with them.
It's some hoes in this house.
Where'd that come from, JT?
I just want to say that.
I'm dead. And it said, at what point do you disconnect and move on? I mean, I feel like you disconnect and move on when the vibe ain't right, when it's not there. Y'all not connected on the same level. Like, if it's some things that y'all don't, just each other, being with each other, you can't see yourself being with this person, move on, disconnect. But don't do it because of the time. Do it because of, the vibes or that person's personality. If it's different later, then move on from it. That's what I think.
I agree. So now, does someone's social media post matter in a relationship? And are there rules for what they can and can't post?
That's a good one. I'm going to answer this one first. So does someone's social media, to me, it depends on the person.
Yeah.
Because me, I could be in a relationship and I can be on Facebook acting like I'm single.
That's true.
It's plenty of reasons why I would do that, though. Number one, I'm a private person. Number two, it's people that's looking, like important people. So, like, if I want to, for instance, audition for a show or something where I have to be single, if you go to my social media, it appears that I'm single, right? But in real life, I'm in a real relationship, and I'm not about to mess up my own pockets or my own opportunities, right? So really, it just depends on the person. Like, now, if you got somebody, you in a relationship, and you just being disrespectful with it, like you just, Yeah, stuff like that. Like, then that's where it kind of goes.
DM.
Right, and then when someone comment on your post and then like you just flirting with them and that's something different.
I ain't never jumped no girl DM.
That's something different. So like it just depends on the person. I feel like it's not rules on what they can and can't post. We all adults. I'm not about to sit up here and tell no man that I'm with, oh, you can't post that on social media, because he should know what he could post and what he can't post.
I agree. If you gotta post something that's disrespectful to your spouse, and you might as well be single. And I agree with the whole being private, because you are a very private person. But if you're not gonna be private, just make sure just make sure you speaking on your relationship. But the thing is, it's a pro and a con of that, because as soon as you stop talking about your relationship, the people that you thought was your friends gonna think the relationship over. And then you got a whole bunch of people in your business. So I really feel like, and we talked about this one time on the show, I think social media plays a big factor in a relationship. A lot of people be like, well, that's only if you let it. No, that's exactly right. You're gonna let it. You're gonna have to, because if you're gonna perceive yourself as single, then do that. But if not, show your spouse out, vice versa. But one stop showing the other one off and this and that, then you got everybody in your business. So anywhere it go, your business is everybody's business on social media.
Right.
So leave a comment and tell us what you think.
Let us know,
and,
baby.
And check your back page DMs.
Oh my God. JT, get it right.
What we got next, honey?
Next we got giveaway time. Okay, so tune in Sunday, May 30th at 8:30 p.m. We on Facebook and Instagram Live, where we doing the giveaways. We told y'all we doing this stuff live. We got better gifts. We got better surprises. We got calls. We giving away houses. JT keep on laughing over here. And all of that, y'all. So So make sure y'all tune in for that. We gonna go ahead and close this thing out. Run JT. Make sure y'all go to. Make sure you put that bleep in between. So make sure y'all go to realrealityrecords.com. Give us that traffic like 635. Go to the Instagram at Real Reality Records. Check out the page. Give us some likes, comments, and shares and stuff like that. Follow us on social media. Follow me at KMarie504. That's KAY. This boy can't stop laughing. I'm laughing because he laughing. I'm KMarie504. Go ahead and give him your social media.
I'm Jarric.
Come on, dude. Get it together.
I'm Jarric Tucker. Jarric. Just please don't call me on the streets. Gonna pull up.
Even though he gonna already be right there, but make sure y'all follow him. It's gonna pop up somewhere on your screen, down here, up there, left or right. Oh my God!
Gonna pop up in the hole.
Oh my God! Y'all, we are on 18 platforms now, so no more excuses about YouTube. Okay, no more excuses about YouTube. I don't want to hear y'all YouTube don't work. We on everything. We on iHeart. We on I cannot think of all the platforms. 18 platforms, too much to remember. And speaking of remembering things, remember you are what you eat.
All right, remember to stay black.
And stay all that.
We out.
Blakk Sunday.
Whole lot of choppers in your ass.
Bow!